Howdy, friends. It's Ags and Bacon week. And also, Ethan's here.
Ready to fire as head coach?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Oh, Sunday can't get here soon enough.
Is it you think it's really going to happen on Sunday? No matter what?
Oh yeah, they already leaked the whole. Boosters had a meeting, and the thinking is that regardless win or lose, Napier's done. I mean, this is when I expected it to be done anyways because we have a bye after this game, and so you shit can him after this game. Let whoever take over during the bye week. Give yourself 2 weeks to try and get ready. Um, and then, I mean, my biggest concern at this point is maintaining the scoring streak. That's the only thing that matters to me for this season now is keeping that going, keeping that alive.
He doesn't care about anything else. You beat Texas, though. Hang your hat on that.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't do a whole lot for me because Texas is kind of overrated.
I tried.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like we're just gonna get dragged by like fucking everybody else in play. So
Oh, no.
unless we appoint Brandon Spikes as interim head coach, and he gets out there and he absolutely just busts everybody down. And unlike Billy Napier, he appoints somebody to call the offense and he gets the fuck out of the way. And then, maybe, who knows what'll happen. But yeah, good times. Good times in games. Thank you, Shelly, for helping put the nail in the coffin.
You're so welcome.
This is the best. These are the best football seasons for me. I've been through this a bunch of times in my life. And when you get to this point, it's pretty nice to just be like, you know what, it's already done and over with. Let's just sit back and watch the football.
We have nothing to lose.
Nope.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened this week. I did not expect the Alabama Missouri game to be close. I really didn't.
Neither did I.
This had no business being a good game.
Yeah.
Missouri has no business being good.
Yeah. I really tuned in the second half and I was like, oh man, this is a good game. And it was.
It makes me sad. Speaking of games that shouldn't have been good games, Ole Miss and Washington State.
Holy cow. I think that game started around the same time our game started. I could be wrong, but I remember looking at that game and I was like, wait, what? Because I looked when Washington State was ahead and I was like, oh my God.
Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah. Well, they end up winning by like 3, 24-21.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
But, it's like I watched the SEC roll call. It was like, I was told this is the best team in the Pac-12. It's like, yes, of 2.
That's funny.
2.
The Pac-2.
Red River. Yikes.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
I asked for one thing. You can't trust the state of Oklahoma for anything.
Ultimately, it was a moot point, but I did say Texas was going to win.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
You did. Proud of you.
It doesn't help our strength of schedule in the way I was hoping it would since we also lost. But,
Right.
Silver lining.
Silver linings. Tell me about Arkansas and Tennessee because I didn't expect that to be close either.
Man, I don't understand the fumbling problem. I don't understand it. Every running back on the roster has fumbled this year. Talon runs around with the football in his hand like this. Yeah. And that's not even why he fumbled twice. I think it was. Yeah, twice. I mean, if they could just hold on to the ball, they'd be 5-1.
True.
But they're not.
And now you're getting a new coach because they're not.
I don't understand the problem with holding on to the ball. And it's like an ongoing, it doesn't stop. It's every single game. And it's not just this year. It happened last year. And I truly don't get it. But other than that, I mean, if Petrino would have kicked a field goal on 4th and 4, and if they would have made it, I mean, that game was going into overtime. So I was
pleasantly surprised.
I was pleasantly surprised. Yeah. I mean, that game was just like the Memphis game, just like the Ole Miss game. I mean, those have been the close games that our defense honestly should not have had us in. Like, our defense is so bad. But they kind of stepped up in the second half on Saturday and finally made some tackles and stopped them from scoring when they needed to. So if they can continue to
not suck,
breathe, and walk onto the field and tackle somebody, I mean, I don't know. But at the end of the day, the fumbles got to get cleaned up.
Yes. I mean, if you want to wait till after this week, that's fine too.
Okay. It's going to be a nasty game, potentially, weather-wise.
I've heard.
Yeah, I'm a little worried.
Is it in? Where is it?
Fayetteville.
There's a bunch of severe weather rolling in, potentially. It's supposed to storm Friday night. The game's at 3:15. It could, or is it 2:30? I think it's 2:30. There's supposed to be rain either in the morning or at night. So we're hoping that window stays okay.
Semi-dry.
Yeah.
I don't know. My best friend texted me and she said, I don't want to play in Fayetteville in a tornado. And I was like, is it that bad?
Yeah, there is a potential tornado threat, but I don't think that'll happen. And when they start hyping up the weather this early in the week, usually it falls apart by the day of.
Yes.
So that's kind of what I'm hoping.
Are you going?
I will be there, yes.
I'm going to cry.
I'll send you pics.
Okay, because that makes it better. All right. Ethan, what happened in Kyle Field?
Yeah, we got Nate Dogg. Yeah, it's like getting raw dog, but none of the fun.
Yikes.
Nate Dogg.
I mean, I feel like I was a little worried after the first quarter. I was like, this is what we're going to do. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it was just a microcosm of Billy Napier era. Honestly, the decision to go for it, like we had the ball on. 1 second, I'm pulling up the stats here, but we had the ball on like Texas A&M's 50, or we were like the 50-yard line or so, and all we needed to do before halftime to put some points on the board was to gain. Yeah, we started the drive with 2 minutes left, right before half. It was a 21-14 game at our own 41-yard line. Okay, so we needed about 15, 20 yards to get into field goal range. We managed to get 11 yards in 2 minutes and then punted the ball away. No good offensive team does that, right? You're on the 41-yard line with 2 minutes left. Like, that's primo. Every coach in the country wants that. And Napier, throughout his entire tenure, has shown he has no ability to manufacture points, to capitalize in the middle 4, the middle 8 of the game, to where you can swing the momentum. You get a 4-minute drive to end the first half, and you get the ball back, and you come out and put points up on the board. When you score 14 points, the other team doesn't even get a chance to touch the ball. You can bury teams. And then at the end of the game, the decision to go for it on 4th down instead of punting it, or to I think it ended up being an interception or something. But we started the ball off 20-yard line, ready to go. We were down by 1 touchdown. You guys had just thrown a pick. We just picked Marcel Reed off, and just managed to do nothing with it, nothing at all. And it's the same thing happened against Miami, to where it was a 13-7 game against them, and Cormani McLean picked them off after he scored a touchdown. All the momentum in the world is on your side right now. Good coaches come out and do a play action shot, try and throw a post down the field, whatever. You're trying to capitalize on that momentum. Napier just runs it up the gut 3 times. So yeah, and then your offense really hadn't been able to move the ball very well at all, and then we give you guys great field position, and then you just managed to put the game away. So yeah, it's we got Nate Dogg. What can you do?
I think our defense is like 2 of 34 or 32 or something now if they're on third down in the last 3 games. We'll take that any day of the week.
Yeah, Austin Barber, he got embarrassed. Cassius Howell embarrassed Austin Barber all night long.
Love him. And both of them.
I do want to point out the bullshit offsetting penalties to where the defender can be offsides and,
I agree.
and tear the quarterback's head off, but if the offensive line holds them to stop them from doing it, it's offset. I feel like that needs to be addressed. I'm going to add that to my old man yelling at clouds.
I mean, Cassius was being held all night, but it's fine. It's fine.
You don't even get me started. Your guys were tackling our people. And Shelby's like, we haven't been called for a holding in like 6 games. And it's like, and meanwhile, the entire country is watching your offensive line just tackle people. And it's like, oh, yeah, that doesn't help your case there, Shelby.
You're so welcome. Let's see. Georgia and Auburn and South Carolina and LSU both ended in the same score.
They did.
And it looks like neither of those games were exciting.
That's not
LSU
true.
South Carolina was pretty fun for the first half that I watched.
The Georgia-Auburn game was insane until the referees decided that they were going to just take control of the game and completely flip it on its head. I mean, Auburn should have been up 17-0, and then they take the longest review in the history of college football, completely kill the game, completely change the momentum, give the ball to Georgia, and then from there they never really. At that point, it goes back to momentum. Like Auburn just had no shot after that happened to them. To bury your rival and then get screwed like that.
That's fair. But again, Jackson Arnold's a whole idiot. So
That's true.
You can't expect to win when your quarterback is Jackson Arnold.
I saw he has I think it was the worst passer rating in the SEC, and he hadn't even thrown an interception.
Wow.
Someone was like, he's this bad. He hadn't even thrown an interception. He has the worst passer rating.
Yikes. I don't even know what to say about that.
Wow. Yeah.
Let's see. This coming week, I'm trying to get it to load. There we go. LSU at Vandy. Please let me see this game.
LSU is a 3-point underdog, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Please let Vandy win this game.
I don't even know what's going on. It's hard for me to ever buy the Vandy hype, even when they beat Alabama and Tennessee. But also, LSU is clearly not who we thought they were. So I don't know. I feel like LSU is going to handle it, but yeah, it's pretty insane that Vandy's getting 2.5 in this game.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
LSU should handle it, but every time LSU gets a should.
I think if this
nighttime at whatchamacallit, Death Valley, it's different.
That's what I was gonna say. I think if this game was being played at LSU, the line would be flip-flopped.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I also don't think Vandy is that big of an advantage. But
yeah, same. That's why it's even weirder to me. Because
yeah, it's confusing.
A good home field advantage is 3 points, and Vandy's getting that. So basically, you're saying this is an even match, which I find it hard to believe.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I think LSU takes it.
South Carolina.
I think South Carolina wakes up and takes it,
especially at home.
especially after what we saw at Red River.
Yes. Because I don't think John Mateer is 100%, and I think they tried to force him.
Yeah, I agree.
And if Oklahoma's defense, they should have had a fully healthy quarterback lane, because if there was somebody who was even, which Mateer didn't play terribly. He had some picks, but like he didn't really play terribly. But you could tell he just wasn't right, and the defense could have won that game for Oklahoma if they had a quarterback in there. But like you said, they rushed him back and was not pretty.
No. It's been now 2 years since they've scored an offensive touchdown against Texas. So there's that.
It's crazy. I didn't know that.
And then don't let Texas fans tell you that it's been like 13 years since we did, because that doesn't count. Like, it's been 1 year, yes. Like, I'll acknowledge that we didn't get an offensive touchdown last year, but we're not going to play the it's been 13 years game.
Yeah.
That's weird. Like, y'all got to let it go.
When you dodge Big Brother.
Oh, is that? Oh, we're going to play that game now? He just wants to rile me up today.
I just call it like I see it.
Okay. Let's see. All right, said 2:30. What's happening?
I have no idea. I have no idea what's happening. Y'all can literally run all over us, probably. So
Elko about scared the living shit out of me this morning. He said they asked him about KC, and he said you'll find out when the injury report comes out tonight. We were like, sir, what? What? But it came out, he's not on the list. So I was like, okay, don't scare me like that. Dear God. The only person that's out is Le'Veon, which is sad.
Yeah.
Kid cannot stay healthy.
I really don't know what's going to happen other than Darren McFadden's going to be honored.
Nice.
That's all I know.
That's fun.
And we might be in a rain game.
Sure. Why not?
Talk about fumbles.
I mean, Shelby, you should be terrified for this situation, because your team, Sydney, much like myself, has nothing left to lose. You get out there and your team try it, you fumble it a couple of times, have a bad snap, maybe the ball's wet, somebody drops a pass. Yeah, it could be an ugly 13-10 heartbreaking loss that triggers your battered Aggie syndrome.
This is a trap game, and Arkansas is going to come out on top. I just decided.
Yep. I'm going Arkansas as well, because A&M beat my team, and therefore I have to pick against them for the rest of the year.
He was so sure that he was going to beat my team, though. You were so sure you were going to take over the state of Texas. So
I didn't have a dream that we beat A&M, and so I knew that we were in danger. But I don't know that until Saturday morning. I can't predict how that's going to go until I wake up.
I hope you have a dream that Arkansas beats Texas A&M.
I will. It's better than the dream I had last night, where I overslept and missed a bunch of important meetings that I didn't actually have.
Love that for you.
And I just wake up in a panic, like, oh shit, and then I actually just don't even have any meetings in my brain.
I've been there.
Yep. Just for no reason.
Oh gosh. I tried. I stayed up to watch the stars, and then I woke up at 5:30 when my alarm went off, and I was like, no. No. And it doesn't help that I was on fall break, and I slept till 11:30 on Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. And then 5:30 came real early this morning. Rest in peace, my sleep schedule.
Yeah. It's okay. I couldn't fall asleep till like 3 this morning, so
I love that for you.
rough sleep time.
Oh, let's see. Ole Miss and Georgia at Georgia.
Oh, I'm torn, man.
Georgia.
Do I root for Georgia and hope that means Lane Kiffin doesn't make the playoffs so he can be in Gainesville sooner? Or do I hope that Lane Kiffin can make another statement win and validate and make himself an even stronger candidate? I'm going to go Ole Miss here.
Okay.
Okay.
I follow the logic. Interesting. Let's see. I would like to point out that I said at the very beginning of the season that Florida should blow out Mississippi State like we did when we had Jimbo and then fire their coach the next day.
That was
So
sad.
a lot of people in the fan base are fully expecting. We're expecting. Most people are expecting us to beat Mississippi State even with what's going on. But most everybody that follows the team is expecting the offense to be significantly improved once Napier gets fired. Because, I mean, he calls his own plays, he has his own OC, and he's shitty at it. And so that's the biggest problem with the team. And once that's gone, I'm pretty optimistic. I think we're going to put some points whenever we get him out of the way because his play calling is just awful. But yeah, I think this could be like a 38 to like 21 type game, and then Napier gets tarmac.
Telling you, it's the key to firing your coach, blowing out.
We can't tarmac him because it's in Gainesville, but maybe we can just drive him to the tarmac, and that'll be good enough.
I'll be nice and drive you to the airport. It'll be a great.
I'm on a plane out.
It'll be okay. Also, I did not get the Scooby Williams game that I wanted. He played well, but it wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't like a highlight reel, but Cassius was, so it's okay.
Yeah, we'll allow it.
I was kind of sad. Texas at Kentucky. I think we all know how that's going to go.
So is it possible that we see 3 coaches get fired this weekend?
As long as Mark Stoops stays far away from A&M, I don't care.
I mean, there's a very realistic scenario where 4 coaches get fired this weekend, right? Like if Oklahoma blows out South Carolina and Columbia, I mean, I think Napier's done regardless. Texas goes into Lexington and blows out Kentucky, and then Missouri goes into Auburn and blows out Auburn. I mean, all 4, not even counting Florida, but all 3 of those coaches and teams are kind of in the hot seat, hot water, whatever. Yeah, that'd be crazy if all 4. Go ahead.
I think Kentucky will let Stoops kind of just say goodbye. And if he doesn't, then fire. South Carolina is not going to fire Beamer. They will fire Mike Shula, and they should like tomorrow. And Hugh Freeze is gone.
Ass, my dude.
You think he's gone this weekend, or you think he's gone?
I don't know. I don't know when he's gone, but I think he's gone. Especially like if he didn't get fired this weekend, if he were to lose like 2 or 3 of their next 5, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Missouri, Arkansas, Kentucky, Vanderbilt, Michigan, and Alabama.
Yep.
And it's Missouri's at home, and it's a night game, so it should be like this should be a good game for Auburn, but it's probably not going to be.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like that possibility is heightened. Even though I do agree with you, Sydney, that I don't think that Kentucky would can Stoops, and I don't think South Carolina's going to fire Beamer because now I feel like South Carolina should fire Beamer. I feel like he's a fraud and annoying. But I feel like now that Virginia Tech is open, South Carolina is going to be like, oh, we got to keep him away from Virginia Tech.
Right.
But nobody's really wants him that bad. Like South Carolina has convinced themselves that like people want Shane Beamer, but I'm pretty sure they're the like. Would you want Shane Beamer to coach your school or your team?
No, absolutely not.
Would you want Shane Beamer to be the coach of the Hogs?
With a good OC, yeah, I wouldn't care.
But he has not been able to do that so far.
Right.
So, that's my take. All of these games are at home. All these coaches are on the hot seat. You come in, you get blown out in front of a full stadium, and they're chanting "Fire Hugh Freeze" on the way out. I can see it. Misery loves company.
I don't know why I heard Missouri and not misery.
As I said it, I was like, "Shit, that was such a good opportunity to
Well, that's
make
what I
it
heard.
fun." Yeah, like thank
I
you. Thank
heard
you.
Missouri, so it's
You
fun.
guys are my biggest fans.
True. It's very true. I am your biggest fan.
I think Shane Beamer reminds me a whole lot of Eric Musselman.
I don't. Musselman's done or did a lot more than Beamer's ever done.
Right.
But you talk about like just that cap ceiling.
Just as a person.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let's see. So we talked about Missouri and Auburn. And then we get the semi-big one, I guess, is Tennessee and Alabama.
Yeah. 3rd Saturday of October.
Don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
So if Alabama wins this game, do Tennessee fans fall into like hiding again?
Hopefully.
Probably, yeah.
If we're lucky.
If we're
I
lucky.
do. I got to point out here. All right, I called this out in the group chat. The Tennessee boys get a lot of flack for disappearing when things are going poorly. The group chat, when Alabama was struggling and Georgia was struggling and Tennessee was struggling, there wasn't nobody saying shit except for me, who's just in there happily getting my ass.
And me.
Yeah, me, you, and yeah. So I do got to defend my Orange brothers here, and I told them, you better remember this shit, because these guys give them hell all the time. And then when their teams are in dogfights and they disappear, they're nowhere to be found, right? So I'll defend the Orange boys here, but I think Bama breaks it off at them, and they do disappear. They finally realize that Heupel's not getting them over the hump.
That was affectionate.
Just wait until they lose to Florida. Just wait until they lose the interim coach Florida.
So is it worse for Tennessee to lose to Florida after Napier gets fired, or Texas to lose to Florida with Napier as the coach?
Losing to Napier is the worst. So I have never seen somebody outcoach themselves. And that's basically what Napier does every Saturday. Gets on the sideline and just makes decisions that you're like, bro, is this Pop Warner? Like, how do you not know what's going on right now? So yeah, Sark losing to Napier, Lane Kiffin losing to Napier, Heupel's lost to Napier, Brian Kelly lost to Napier. So Napier could acquire talent, but that's pretty easy to do when you're at Florida. So losing to Napier is the biggest insult, and so that's why interim head coach Brandon Spikes beating Tennessee would be that much better.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, what was I going to say? I don't remember.
Alabama wins by double digits is my prediction.
I love that.
Oh, wow. Where is this game?
Bryant Denny.
Okay, Alabama wins.
Yep. And we are almost exactly at 30 minutes, y'all. I'm so proud of us.
We're so good.
Because Ethan doesn't want to sit here and talk about how Florida lost A&M a bunch of times. So, no, I'm just kidding.
I got nothing left to give, Shelby.
I know.
Stop it. I'm already dead.
Enough.
All right, my friends. We will see y'all on the other side of Ags and Bacon and the other games. Because obviously that's the more important game than 3rd Saturday in October and what y'all are talking about. Ags and Bacon.
Might be wet in the rain.
Yep. Ags and Bacon in the rain. All right. Thanks and gig 'em, y'all.
Woo pig.
Go Gators.